करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूतेशयानम्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति. Here he says that, in this, there is basically he's saying that this knowledge is like a detergent. It is not just a detergent, it is like it will clean you totally, and you will attain purity in your heart. And through prolonged practice of karma yoga, automatically you will see this light in the self in course of time. Basically he says nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitra miha vidyate. Now this is an important line, pavitra miha vidyate. It will completely wipe you of all the effects of karma. It is such a super detergent, better than Ariel, better than any detergent that you have used. It will completely free you in this. And it is like, what can you say, that in the time it will come, and you practice this particular, like how Patanjali Yoga Sutra, says that how much to practice. He says that for a long time, when you do sustained practice every single day, when you meditate, then you receive this gift. Here also he's saying the same thing, that through prolonged practice of karma yoga. Now karma yoga, the main classic shloka of karma yoga that we have all done. So this way he has saying that now this is all, this is all that he is giving this what is the phal that you get after practicing all of this. And here he is saying this because remember that it is in the center of a war. For all of us also, the war is always, the war that we are facing in our lives is between attraction, desire, and letting go. The somewhere the intellect gets fed up of the same desire again and again. That sometimes the tongue gets fed up of eating, but the desire in the mind behind the tongue, that desire is so strong that it says let's go again and again. So here he says that this knowledge is so powerful that it will just completely clean. It will, like a detergent, it will clean away your karma. Now imagine you have had a chocolate, but there is absolutely no impression of the chocolate in your mind. This is what a karma yogi does. He may eat everything, he may take little this, little that, little this, little that, but there is zero impressions that are formed in his mind about people, about situations, about objects, about sense pleasures. So it says Pavitra Miha Vidyate. The supreme detergent that you have is this particular this knowledge is what is the supreme jnanena sadrusham. This is the knowledge which is the supreme detergent. Then he says Shraddhava labhate jnanan tatpara sanyatendriyah jnanam labdva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. One of the very, very important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Here he says, Shraddha va labhate jnanam. So how you will describe this is a person totally in faith. Faith can move mountains. Faith, if you have the faith complete faith. And then he says that the labate tatparas sanyatendriyaha, which means that it is tatparas. Tatparas means it is internalized. It is gone into you, that faith. It is not just outside. It's not just outside faith. It is not on the periphery. It is not on the fence. And it is not faith in uh, not faith without, means it is with the wheel of ignorance destroyed. You have to understand this. There are terrorists also who have complete faith in what their boss says, but they are completely having a wheel of ignorance on their mind, on their eyes. They cannot see. So here in this fourth chapter, he says that internalized complete faith, tat parasanyatendriya Jnanam labdva param shantim. You will achieve param shanti. Param shanti with this. Achirenadi gacchati. And achirenadi gacchati, you can describe it as permanent peace. Permanent peace you will achieve when you are practicing this particular, this Gyan Yoga, this Karma Yoga, when you are practicing, you will achieve, you can say, supreme peace. You will achieve supreme peace in the form of God realization. Achirena di gacchati. Achirena. That chire is like permanent peace. You will achieve this. Now, this you have to see that this faith is being described in a very, very interesting manner here. And the faith is not coming out of ignorance. It is not coming out of attraction. It is complete faith in this knowledge, you can say jnanam, this knowledge, you can say you have complete faith. And Sanyatendriya, I forgot to describe this. Sanyatendriya is somebody who has controlled over his, subdued or controlled, what we say is disciplined his senses completely. That is also, so he has given these three things: faith, then he says internalized faith, tatparas, completely full faith, intent, and then Sanyatendriya, somebody who has mastered his sense organs. This particular person attains knowledge. This particular person attains knowledge. And then the truth, Shantim, after that, he attains supreme peace. We should make this flow chart also, and this he should attain supreme peace. When I ask so many people, I talk about the Art of Living course, I talk about Bhagavad Gita sessions, I ask so many people, they tell me that why bother? There is always a next time. Why bother? There is so much time, so we can have a next time also. It's not something that we need to do right now. Now you see, this why bother? If you see a pregnant woman in the first 8 months or something, unless there is some complications in the first 8 months, she never bothers. She's going through the pregnancy, it is a natural process for her. But in the ninth month there is a botheration. In the slightly ninth month there is a botheration. And why does this happen? It is not it's just comes to her, the botheration comes to her, that is the ninth month. I have a delivery. It's so this botheration, how does it come to her in the ninth month? And this botheration, why is it not there in all the beings completely in this universe? Even a worm who's on this creation, this whole, this whole creation has been made in such a way that there is evolution, and from evolution you come to God realization. But here he is saying that why bother this thing? It needs to come to you. And whom will it come to? Only when you have supreme faith. When you have this faith, this thing comes to you that I want to go there, I want to achieve, I want to merge, I want to dissolve. And this when it comes, this when it comes to you, then God realization is just going to happen in your life. And you're not controlled by your mind, you're not controlled by your sense objects. You don't run from one place to another. You're not running like a mad person behind sense pleasures. And then when all these veil, this Maya, the parda of Maya is gone, God, which is already there in you, just appears, is what he is saying in this. But this word Shraddha va labate jnanan, Shraddha va labate jnanan. This is a very, very beautiful shloka. Shraddha va labate jnanan. So this particular is somebody who needs to understand that if I have faith, this faith will make this botheration happen in my life. That why is this not happened? When will this happen? Not why is this not happen? I want to merge. I want to dissolve.
मनोरस्कं वनमाला विराजितम् शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे